Pizza is one of the most popular foods in the world. Every year, more than 3 billion pizzas are sold in the United States alone. But despite its popularity, many people don't know how pizza was invented or who created it. So if you want to learn more about the history of pizza, stay tuned till the end of this episode, because today we are going to talk about how did pizza started. There are different theories about how pizza was invented, but the most popular theory is that it was created in Naples, Italy. Naples is a city with a long history of food culture and tradition, and for many years it was known as the birthplace of pizza. In fact, the word pizza itself originated from the Latin word pinza, which means flat bread. During the Middle Ages, Naples was a poor city, and its residents had to make do with what they had. They were known to make flatbreads out of flour and water, and they would often top them with whatever ingredients they had available. This is thought to be one of the earliest forms of pizza. However, the modern pizza was created in the 18th century when a baker named Raffaele Esposito made a flatbread for Queen Margherita of Savoy. The story goes that Queen Margherita was visiting Naples and she was tired of eating the same old foods. She asked for something different, and that's when Raffaele Esposito created the first pizza for her. He made a flatbread and topped it with ingredients that represented the colors of the Italian flag: red tomatoes, green basil, and white mozzarella cheese. The Queen loved the pizza so much that it became a staple of Neapolitan cuisine and eventually the rest of the world. Of course, it didn't happen overnight. It took decades for pizza to become popular outside of Italy. In fact, it wasn't until after World War II that pizza really started to take off. When American soldiers returned home from the war, they brought with them a taste for Italian food, including pizza. Pizza parlors began popping up all over the United States, and by the 1960s, pizza was a household name. Today, there are more than 70,000 pizzerias in the US alone, and pizza is enjoyed by people of all ages. Now that we know how pizza started, let's take a closer look at the ingredients that make it so delicious. The dough is typically made with flour, water, yeast, and salt. The flour gives the pizza its structure, and the water and yeast make it rise. Salt is added for flavor, and sometimes sugar is added to give the dough a little sweetness. Once the dough is kneaded, it is allowed to rise, and then it is rolled out into a thin sheet. The sauce is usually made with tomatoes, garlic, and basil. Tomatoes add acidity and sweetness, while garlic adds flavor and basil adds freshness. Other ingredients such as oregano, pepper, and onion can also be added to the sauce to give it a unique flavor. After the sauce is made, it is spread evenly over the dough. The cheese is typically mozzarella, but other types of cheese can also be used, such as provolone or cheddar. The cheese is shredded and then it is sprinkled over the sauce. If you're making a specialty pizza, you may want to use fresh ingredients such as vegetables or meats. Vegetables can be grilled or roasted before adding them to the pizza, and meats can be cooked or smoked. Once the toppings are added, the pizza is ready to be baked. Pizza can be baked in a conventional oven or in a wood-fired oven. Baking time will vary depending on the type of oven you're using. In a conventional oven, pizza should be baked for 12 to 15 minutes. In a wood-fired oven, pizza should be baked for 2 to 3 minutes. When the pizza is done baking, it should be golden brown and the toppings should be melted and bubbly. If you've never made pizza before, don't worry, it's actually pretty easy to do. You can find recipes for homemade pizza online or in cookbooks. With just a few simple ingredients, you can create a delicious pizza that your friends and family will love. Let's go back to our main topic. Now that we know how to make pizza, let's talk about some of the different types of pizza that are popular around the world. Margherita pizza. This is the classic pizza that is topped with tomatoes, mozzarella cheese, and basil. It is named after Queen Margherita of Savoy, who was the first person to eat the dish. Pepperoni pizza. This pizza is covered with pepperoni slices, and it is one of the most popular pizzas in the United States. Pepperoni is a cured and spiced salami that adds a salty and flavorful kick to the pizza. Hawaiian pizza. This pizza is topped with ham and pineapple chunks. It is a controversial pizza because some people love it and others hate it. But one thing is for sure, it is definitely a crowd pleaser. Burrata pizza. This pizza is topped with fresh burrata cheese. Burrata is a type of mozzarella cheese that is made from buffalo milk, and it has a creamy texture and a rich flavor. Veggie pizza. This pizza is loaded with fresh vegetables such as onions, peppers, mushrooms, and olives. It is a great option for vegetarians and non-vegetarians alike. Chicago deep dish pizza. This is a type of pizza that is popular in Chicago. It is known for its thick crust and its generous portions of toppings. The sausage, pepperoni, and bacon are all popular choices. New York style pizza. This is a type of pizza that is popular in New York City. It is known for its large slices and its thin crust. The sauce is typically made with fresh tomatoes, and the cheese is always mozzarella. Detroit style pizza. This is a type of pizza that is popular in Detroit, Michigan. It is known for its rectangular shape and its thick, crispy crust. The sauce is typically made with fresh tomatoes, and the cheese is always mozzarella. California style pizza. This is a type of pizza that is popular in California. It is known for its gourmet toppings and its creative combinations of flavors. For example, one popular pizza is topped with avocado, goat cheese, and sun-dried tomatoes. Another popular pizza is topped with smoked salmon, cream cheese, and capers. Now that we've covered the basics of pizza, let's move on to some interesting facts about this beloved dish. Did you know that pizza was originally a street food? In the early days, pizzas were sold by street vendors who would make them fresh and deliver them to customers who were looking for a quick and affordable meal. Did you know that pizza was once served in a tavern? In the Middle Ages, it was common for taverns to serve food in addition to drinks, and pizza was one of the more popular items on the menu. Did you know that pizza was banned in the United States? In the early 20th century, there was a ban on the sale of pizza by the slice. This was because the government was trying to conserve resources for the war effort. However, the ban was eventually lifted and pizza became a popular food item once again. Did you know that the first pizza restaurant in the United States was opened by an Italian immigrant named Gennaro Lombardi? The restaurant was opened in 1905 in New York City, and it is still in business today. Did you know that the biggest pizza ever made was over 1,000 feet in diameter? The pizza was made in Rome in 1980 to celebrate the opening of a new shopping mall. If you want to learn more about pizza, we highly recommend checking out our channel, where we have even more episodes on the history and culture of pizza. We also have episodes on other topics such as food, travel, and culture, so be sure to check out our channel after this episode is over. We hope that you enjoyed this episode and learned something new about pizza. If you did, please leave us a like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on future episodes. We also encourage you to share this episode with your friends and family who love pizza or who you think would enjoy learning more about it. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.